Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Cherries fans from around the world. Usually, we're used to pressing on loads of different buttons and getting loads of videos before we have an intro, but we're not there yet. So, this is our intro. Welcome today, obviously. A huge day in the Premier League. Obviously, my co host, Malcolm Chiverton, and hopefully the Cherry from Down Under will be joining us soon. Welcome, Mal. How you doing?
Yeah, hi Ollie, hi everybody, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, all good, and a big shout out and a very big happy birthday to Ollie. So
Woo! Happy
birthday
birthday.
boy is there
Birthday, yeah,
instead of
mate. I
is, is,
uh, I did actually
is
get some extra Bournemouth memorabilia. I got a Bournemouth dartboard, some Bournemouth darts, a Bournemouth jumper, this new Bournemouth hat. So everything Bournemouth. Obviously, there's some fingers crossed for today, isn't there? For a number of reasons. We're either going to be playing in Europe, obviously, or Champions League. And yes, Matthew Harrison in the live as well. Hey, Matt, nice to see
Yay!
you there. That's
Hi
awesome
Matt,
to see you, mate. But
hope
yes,
you
so
still
there's
got
a
a good feeling, mate.
yeah a ton riding on today, and I think it's mixed emotions for a lot of Cherries fans out there. But either way, exciting for the next stage that's to come. As I mentioned, we are soon to have another visitor with us for today's live watch along. The best way I thought that we were going to do this is me, Mal, and Daz are obviously all going to be watching the game live. However, I'm going to be also watching all of the other games. So as we get live rundowns for the Bournemouth game, that's going to be the game we focus on. But alternatively, as the scores come in, I'm going to be firing them in. So do watch for that. We've also got Tired Dad Art, John in Tasman, New Zealand here. Hey, John, how you doing? Nice to see
Hi
you.
John, yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we're going to have a Daz from Down Under is soon to join. So he's going to be more in your territory shortly. I
Are
think it
you
must
going
be
to
what?
put these? Are you going to put these comments up on the board?
Yeah, I
Are
can
you a
do.
little bit out of sync?
Yeah, let's do it. I am a little bit out of sync, actually. You're right. So I
Yeah,
appreciate everyone bearing with me. Matthew Harrison, honestly, welcome. A super, super pleasure to have you here, mate.
yeah,
Uh,
it's great to have you on board.
it's still got a good feeling, Mal.
That's a bit of an in joke, actually, but it's okay.
And John from New Zealand. Yeah, awesome to have you here, John. As it is, as you can see, it's the Global Cherries channel. We have got someone local to your area coming in. It must be what 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. or something for you guys over there. So again, commendable for joining and watching along. Not too long till we kick off. Lineups must be out now, right?
The line. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'll do this for you.
Yes, if you could, that'd be. Oh, look at that! Can we just give a round of applause for everyone that watches or is currently watching? That is not my doing. That's Mel right there. Yeah, love that. Right, so for Bournemouth, obviously, Petrovic and goal. Smith, Hill, Senesi, and Trafford, our standard quality back four. Scott and Adams in centre midfield. Ryan, Krupi, Tavernier, and Evan Nilsson as our forward four. The Cherry from Down Under says that he'll be 2 minutes. We are 12 minutes away from kickoff for the final day of the Premier League, people. I know that for some people that's quite upsetting, but I think for us today it's bloody exciting. So please join us on this trip. Mal, please give us a rundown of your thoughts for the lineup today against Forest.
Pretty much predictable, wasn't it? After Tuesday's, what can I say? I mean, it was a culmination of 3 years, and they went out and performed absolutely superbly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, only got a draw, but hey, we got the point. Minimum Europa League, which is, to be honest with you, the one I would really preferred.
Yeah.
If Champions League comes along, it's a bonus. It's the way I see it. We've always said, since we've known each other, small steps. No matter what it is, we go back to last season and loads of talk about obviously players that are leaving, those that aren't, maybe not in the squad, the training complex, the ground, and everything else. And it cannot be possible to have it all happen in one hit. You know, it doesn't work that way. Okay, we got the training complex out of the way, which is absolutely superb. If we do the outsides from the club, first of all, I think it's the best thing. So obviously that. The biggest issue is this week, and local council have given us the go-ahead, which is, you know, it's one we could have dreamed of, to be honest with you. It was big enough buying the club back.
Yeah.
You know, that it's in our own hands. Now, for those that have listened to Jim, he's actually, he did do an interview with the FAB. Really, really good, very interesting, some valid points. And normally that would take 2 years to go through council for the permission. And they've done it in, 14 months, roughly. So, you know, credit to them, the club, the council for actually, you know, pulling their finger out finally and getting something done. Because at the end of the day, it's the community that's going to benefit.
Yeah. And I think it leads on perfectly, right? Because big kudos to Jim, because there's a ton going on at the club. Big kudos to Bill as well, Bill Foley. He's had a number of wins the last couple of days, hasn't he? With Auckland as well over in Australia.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, he couldn't be happier currently, right now, right? 3 or 4 years into his 5 to 10 year plan, and he's already hit some fantastic achievements and some awesome targets.
Has he got a Midas touch?
Who knows? I think we'll see, right? I think there's a lot lying on next season for his multi-club ownership for sure. And as you said, not everything can come at once, right? But I think we're in this unfortunate position of having everything happen at once and having all of this, not success, but exposure, I guess.
With success comes exposure.
Yeah. I guess that's accurate. Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to figure out. Have you got the game up live? What channel are you on?
I'm on Sky. I've got mine's live. Mine's actually on live now, with English commentary, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, nice. That's
I'll turn it down a little bit because I don't need commentary. It's a visual sport, isn't it? We don't need commentary when we're at the stadium.
No, exactly.
Which is rather a nice reminder, Ollie. The last time we saw Notts Forest play Bournemouth back in October.
Right. That's correct. Yeah, well remembered. That was the game that we watched together, wasn't it? That was our first meeting. Me, you, Matt, and Craig had some breakfast. And I went and watched the game essentially together, which was awesome. And I think we stayed for a little bit longer, didn't we? And we saw some crowd interaction from Adley and Krupi and a couple of other players as well.
Yeah, Diafoki, Diakite, sorry.
Diakite.
Bafodi, yeah, he came over as well. So I got a picture there too.
John in New Zealand says, "Nice one, guys." And also says, "Looks like a beautiful day for it." Yeah.
Well, I think the UK and Europe is actually swathed in sunshine today.
Yeah, it's absolutely lovely here. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit sunburnt from playing football myself this morning.
Good for you.
Obviously, Arsenal champions now from our game against City on Tuesday night. There is no competition now. Arsenal are the champions. Obviously, if Nottingham Forest win today, they can overtake Crystal Palace, depending on the results, obviously. But ideally for Bournemouth, we are sixth currently, and a win would take us into the Champions.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you send Darren a link?
I can indeed.
Yeah, there's an awful lot going on still in the Prem today, so there's going to be a deep depression over one part of London later on, isn't there?
Yeah, there is indeed. Yeah, depending on what happens. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just glad that we're not in that battle. Crikeys. I mean, I feel for them, for both clubs. You know, West Ham and Tottenham. What their supporters must be going through. Monumental, I would say it is. especially if Tottenham go down.
Yeah, I think if that happens, I think it's just as much history making as anything that happens to Bournemouth, right?
I know they've been down before because I was there, sort of, still around in the UK in those days when they actually went down in the 70s. Yeah. So, yeah, West Ham. Do you know? I still don't get it with the London Stadium.
It was a strange move, wasn't it?
I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. I think Upton Park, that is proper football. It's a proper stadium. So, anyhow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
No, Holland for City. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. There's a couple of updates coming in now. Obviously, to be discussed at the end of this game, right? Bournemouth's greatest ever Premier League season. That's a big one.
Well, it's going to be anyway, isn't it?
For sure, it is. Yeah, but I think it depends on on how big of a season it could be for us, right?
Yeah.
What that could mean moving forward.
Teams are in the tunnel.
Yeah, players are in a tunnel. I think, as you mentioned, Arsenal being champions. Was it an easy season for them?
It wasn't an easy season, but deserved.
Yeah, I think City will be a bit bitter from this. Maybe it was the wrong time to announce Pep leaving the night before.
Is there a right time? Is there a wrong time?
It's a good question. Yeah, Matt, you spot it. Boys are in the tunnel.
Coming out now, just to keep you updated. Lots of red and black balloons.
Guys, please do like and follow the channel as well. Share this to any of your other Bournemouth friends, Bournemouth family, Bournemouth fans, anywhere else who may want some exciting live updates from the Premier League, as well as live commentary from these exciting faces. There's one more very exciting face to come, so just be aware for that.
Speaking of which,
welcome, Daz Cho from Down Under. Finally, mate, how you doing?
Hey, mate, how are you? Sorry I'm late. I thought it'd be a really good idea at 9 p.m. to just get about an hour and a 20-minute nap, and it's gone a bit too long.
Well, these things happen, mate. These things happen. Luckily, you're
good
here.
To see you, Daz.
Yeah, we've got a couple of people in already. We've got someone, John, in Tasman, NZ.
Tasman.
New Zealand.
More your neck of the woods than it is ours, for sure.
Hi, John.
John's here getting excited as well. We've got Matt in the chat as well, which is awesome.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Good to see you, mate.
Super, super awesome. It says Toff, late edition for Scott.
Oh.
Great job.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We are 1 minute away from kickoff. Daz, give us thoughts on lineup.
Caught me off guard, to be honest. I'm just watching it now. It just come up on the TV. I know it's come up obviously on the socials, but like I say, a little bit sleepy-eyed here, to be honest. Also, I had that hour and a half nap that went on for 2 hours, but just showing on the screen now. So Petro, dependable. Smithy, Smudge, good to see him at right back. He's a brilliant player. James Hill, he's a mountain. Marcus, last game for the club, unfortunately, he's been an absolute star all season. And then True Fair, our Mr. Average, he's 8 performs every week. Toff in midfield, like you say, very interesting that he's in for Scott. Interesting, I don't know why. Obviously, hopefully we'll see.
So he's not even on the bench, Scott.
Wow, he must have pulled an injury in the last training today, I reckon. That's the only thing I can think of. Ryan, Krupi, Tav, and Evan Nilsson are absolute workhorse up front. Yeah, that's a good team.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, enjoy the game, mate. We'll catch you at half time.
I appreciate that, Daz. Toth instead of Scott, John says. He also says 3-1 to the Cherries. What's our thoughts, chaps?
I'll go with that. That was going to be my prediction today, 3-1. So yeah, well called there.
That's not a bad
What about
effort,
you,
is it? Well, I was going to go for 2-0 to us today.
I was also heading down the 2-0 route, but I'd go with either for sure. Super
just gonna have a
excited,
little,
Daz. I bet
change of
you've lost some sleep this weekend, haven't you?
You're not wrong, mate. I'm just going to have a little bit of change of not wardrobe, but change of scenery. Just give us 2 seconds there, fellas.
Yeah, you okay?
You carry on.
Team huddles are undergo.
So I'm going to have to.
Alex Toth, super exciting to see him come in. Yeah, I'd be keen to understand what happened with Scott. But is there not a better time for him to get a start?
Yeah, obviously it's a last minute thing with Alex Scott. Bearing in mind, he's going with the England squad to America.
Yep.
We got kick-off here. I don't know whether you guys are,
yeah,
but if I'm ahead of you, I'll pause.
We've kicked off.
Yep, okay.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting battle. I can see us actually, sticking to our game of football. Tavernier crossing to the middle, headed away.
So
high press, energy.
17 games unbeaten. Bear in mind.
Here we go. High press. So brilliant start there. Obviously, high press into the top left-hand corner there, and straight away dispossessed the defender, and we did get an early cross into the box. So yeah, very positive start. Very good. This is what we like to see.
Very, very noticeable on Tuesday evening how often they went down the left, the Cherries.
Yes. The link up there between... Yeah, the link up there between Tav and True Fair was amazing.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a really interesting game, I think. And I think it will be quite open. Free kick to Bournemouth. Excuse me, midway inside the Forest half.
You must be slightly ahead of me now because
I'm on.
Just got to the free kick now.
Yeah, 150 we're at the moment, Darren.
Yeah, 138. So yeah, you're about 12 seconds ahead. So yeah, if we do score, don't shout out and whoop and holler too early, please.
No, you're right. Well, you know me. Keeping calm.
I wouldn't know if we score, won, lost or drew with your emotions, mate.
Just for a bit of context, Forest haven't beaten Bournemouth in the last 5 meetings.
But the last 5, it's
more than that, I thought. Sorry.
It probably is. But the last 5 has been 3 wins for us and 2 draws.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, so when I did my little research earlier, it is the last 10 games. We've not lost to Forest in the last 10 games. And the last time was actually July 2018.
Long time
in
ago.
The championship. Yeah, in the championship where Forest won 2-0.
Yeah, long time ago.
Oh.
Good interception by Toff there. Again, you've probably already seen that bit.
You carry on, Daz. If you want to do a bit of commentary, mate.
Yeah, by all means.
Oh, I don't mind. I mean, I'm not sure if we got anybody joining us. Obviously, watching live there. They've got guys in the chat, which is great.
Yeah, we had up to 10 viewers a minute ago, so not bad for last game of the season. Most entertaining team in the Premier League. Yeah, John, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. City game on Tuesday night. You can't get more exciting. That game was incredible. I feel really badly for Brooks not being able to slot one of his 2 opportunities away towards the end of the game after coming on as a sub. But
yeah, I agree with that.
What a cracker of a game like that. I think that goes close to being the best game of the season for me.
Yeah,
it's going to be up there with one of them.
Yeah, Same. I think progressively the team has just gelled and knitted and bonded together, and the system they play, they know where each other are, but without even looking. When one of them starts to head off that press and try and push the opposition to one side, they know that there's 10 other players all behind them knowing exactly what each other are doing. And I think that Tuesday game was just shows the level of professionalism that Bournemouth are playing football at the minute. I think there's no team in the Premiership that we cannot beat, and that proves with the second half of the season, we've not lost a game since January the 3rd, when everyone was worried that Anton Semenyo, our lead scorer and everything else, one of our best players, left. And we've not lost a game since. So 17 unbeaten, and bring it on.
It doesn't mean anything when players go. That's proved a point, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think last
Absolutely.
2 seasons, right? We lost our back 3 out of 4. Just before we lost Semenyo in January. So what was that? Kaz, Semenyo, Harrison. Zabanye.
And then throw in Dango as well.
Yeah, with Tara for sure.
Which for me was disappointing because he basically jumped ship and he didn't want to play.
I think we made our money on Matara. Being
from a business point of view,
that's an incredible amount of money.
It was, and I was amazed at how much they paid. But I look at it as a player wanting to play for the club and the badge, and obviously didn't want to. So, I mean, everybody has their own opinion.
An interesting note you say there. Obviously, talking about Dango. It was Dango and Tara who, when we played on the 25th of January, start of the season, 25, when we beat Forest 5-0.
That's right.
It was Dango who got a hat-trick. So,
Justin
Kluivert scored the first.
That was the game that Forest were doing really well that season. I'm pretty sure we were all very nervous them coming to us at that game.
Correct.
We dominated them, and then they went away and beat Brighton 7-0, if I remember rightly.
Well, they went back home and beat Brighton 7-0. But we'd beaten Newcastle 4-1 away the week before.
That's right, yeah.
So it's crazy football.
But entertaining there with an early effort.
Very entertaining stuff. We're very, very fortunate to, I suppose, be Cherries fans, but to have had 3 years of Andoni.
Yeah.
To see how he's brought us on to an absolutely superb level of football and creativity, everything about the way the team plays.
It's John says lovely effort from Toth. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think he needs to get a bit warmer. Obviously, this is his first start, isn't it? At least first start.
He's had some minutes, but not enough. But
I think he definitely just needs to take his time a bit more. He's definitely getting into the right spots already. 7 minutes in, I think he's had 2 shots. Right, neither on target, but he's getting there.
Sizing it up.
Another interesting fact, our referee today, Craig Paulson.
Yep.
He was the last time he refereed a game for Bournemouth was in fact that 5-0 win against Forest back in January 25.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Craig Paulson, the last red card he gave out was in a Liverpool game. He gave a Liverpool Dominic Solosky a red card. It's easy for you to say. He gives Solosky, that guy, a red card back in February in the 90-minute plus 13.
Yeah, so, crazy. Yeah,
he's not one to give out cards, which is good. I think he's a referee who likes to let the game flow, let's say.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting to note that certain players have played every Premier League game for us this season. Trafford, Petrovic, Zanetti. Certain players have started every single game, played all games. which is I think is quite a feat that a lot of players don't necessarily have for their clubs.
Especially with the high intensity that we play, which can, as we know, with certain players, induce or have risk of injuries. We know that Adams, he got injured for a long time. Cook has only just come back after a big injury, hamstring. So yeah, it's an absolute show of fitness for those guys. They are top athletes.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. And do we think that could be an issue, increasing the amount of games that our players have got to play?
That was a good effort, wasn't it, Daz?
Oh, geez, yeah. Adams, he got his bootlaces behind that one. Good old-fashioned 25 yards out and give it everything you got.
That wasn't that far away.
That wasn't far away. That was an awesome shot. I've not seen Adams do that very often, but to see that, that's encouraging. He's a great player. His defensive work's brilliant, but his attacking, sometimes you just love to see him put the laces through.
Yeah, Matt agrees with you, mate. Tyler got his laces behind that.
Yeah, that's right, Matt.
I'll give you an update. Wolverhampton Wanderers are 1-0 up away to Burnley, a 5th-minute penalty.
Unfortunately, it's too late, isn't it, for Wolves?
Well, it is, but it's... I'm just having a look to see.
No, everyone else knows.
I think the next big game, isn't it Everton Spurs? I think it is today, is it?
Yeah, Everton Spurs, West Ham Leeds.
Oh, free kick.
So if West Ham beat Leeds and Everton beat Spurs
go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that must be the first time in, forever. I mean, Spurs have always been one of them teams, haven't they? Used to be, let's say at least a mid-table team. And, to have a team as long established and, let's say, of eras gone by, very successful, to be in that predicament, it just shows the strength of teams like our Brentfords, our Brightons, our Bournemouth, the 3Bs, as I call them, who over the years have established themselves.
All three of those back in 2012 were in League Two together, all battling it off in 18th, 19th and 20th position, weren't they? So
there you go.
It's been a change of times for all three clubs specifically.
Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm going to be hoping that results go our way today and others in order to gain an additional place, let's say, in the Big E. But I have absolutely blasted on today the Adidas Champions League aftershave. It's all over. I'm absolutely stinking of it. So let's just hope that helps us, eh?
Can't smell a thing.
And what do we hope?
Sinuses must be blocked.
What would we prefer? If you two, like heart of hearts, what would you prefer? Would you prefer we got Champions League, or would you prefer that we got Europe, not Champions League, and it was Champions League next season?
I'll take that. I would take that, actually.
I personally believe. Go, Malcolm. Go.
All I'm going to say is I think Champions League this season would be one step too many. I'd rather see us do it in stages. There we are. As we have done over the last 3 years, basically.
Okay.
Just
my opinion.
Yeah, give it to us.
Go on.
My opinion is, obviously, we're in this amazing 5-year plan. And Bill Foley has said that when he bought the club, within 5 years, Bournemouth will be playing in Europe.
Yep.
Now, we know we're there now, 6th place guaranteed for Europa. Do I wish that we want to get to Champions League is the question. I believe in 127 years of Bournemouth history, this is the only season which we've even got close to. So do I want to play in Champions? Do I want Bournemouth to play in Champions League next season? Too bloody right.
Isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough. I understand that.
I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine just hearing that music? Obviously, we're not allowed to play it, but the theme music for the Champions League in a game at Bournemouth against a Borussia Dortmund or a Barcelona or any of the other great teams in Europe.
He's got a valid point here, John. Yeah, Champions League to avoid financial struggles. Obviously, with Champions League, the money is obviously a lot more than it is in Europa League.
Yes, but let's bear in mind financial struggles. We don't have as many financial struggles as we did have, considering all the players
that's right.
sold at such an incredible profit.
I mean, this new system they got with the what's it squad? Yeah. Okay, in the Premier League it's 85%, but in Europe it's 70%, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lower, I believe.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. So, but because of the way we've done business over the last season, then it's we're in a good position.
Yeah, for sure. Financially, we came out, I think, out of last season at a 101.9 million profit, something crazy like that, just over 100 million. Which obviously I know that, look, obviously infrastructure and Academy One and all this other stuff has probably cost a good 70 or 80 million, right? But we're still in profit, and chances are we're going to be in profit again at the end of this season because of Semenyo. And I imagine there'll be a couple of other players that get picked up, no doubt.
Yeah, there's also the prize money from the Premier League, isn't there? Which is around about 38 million.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Mm.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I was reading something there in the week about Europe.
I'm going to correct you.
I think it's 15 million for Europa, and then I think it jumps to 51. I might be wrong, but there's something in the back of my head. My memory's not too good, but something along them lines are the figures. It's obviously substantially more rewarding.
There is a huge difference.
Yeah. And if you think of the games, I think what is it? Maximum 16 games. I think if you qualify, something 12. Like that for Europa. 12 is it? Okay, 12.
They have 12 in the opening stage, don't they? Is it 6 away, 6 at home?
Okay.
I think.
And I mean, you think of the cost and the expense of transporting the team and everybody, to Europe and having hosting games as well. The 15 million, I would have thought you'd be lucky. I'll not say you'd be lucky to break even, but it's not going to be sort of like figures that really, smash the bank account, is it?
There's also the infrastructure as well. They'd have to change the lighting.
Yeah.
The press boxes and everything else. I mean, that's all got to be done before next season starts.
Correct.
There is a lot of involvement, business within the club that has to be dealt with.
I think there were 3 things, wasn't it? Like you say, there was the lighting, there was the press conference areas, and I think there was also had to be an allocation of so many, let's just say, executive seating.
Correct.
Ooh.
So we just had a very good effort there from Evan Nielsen.
Yeah.
Leaning slightly back. Good effort.
Yeah, the boys are just starting to dial it in, I think, now. And
they're on the
had
front
a couple
foot,
just over the top. Yeah. Evan Nielsen's had a couple of pops.
I think Forest are also starting to pick their way in, though. So
yeah.
They had a couple of good attacks there and some really solid, stout defending at the back. Hopefully, put it to bed. But
I'd really like to see a goal from Evan Nielsen today. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I really like last game of the season. Evan Nielsen slots in 1. If it was 2, it'd be unbelievable. But 1 would just be.
Right. Should we take we'll take the lineups out now, Ollie?
Yeah, go on, mate.
We don't need them on anymore. But should anybody join us, please feel free to ask and we'll put them up again.
Yes, exactly. Oh, crikey. I think I'm about a minute and a half behind you, boys.
Did any of you
okay.
Yeah, John says, yeah, Evan needs to score. Yeah, I think
agreed.
it's becoming one of those
To me, he's an all-round player now.
yeah, I know, but he's always been this all-round player, and that's not why we bought him at 40 million quid to be an all-round player. We didn't buy him for that. We bought him to put goals in the back of the net. So, although I agree with you, yes, he's fantastic as an all-round player. We then need someone to put to do what Evan Nilsson was bought to do, essentially.
That's why we got Kroupy.
Well, Krupke and Ryan are getting there, but I think they need a bit more responsibility put on their shoulders and be pushed up the field a little bit more as well.
Early days.
Early
days. Yeah.
I'm sort of on the fence. I totally empathise with where you're going with that, Ollie, and yes, I do agree that he's absolutely missed some sitters. I mean, let's $40 million striker should not miss from 6 yards. So yeah, he has made a few howlers and misses, which should have been absolute sitters. But again, he's not an out-and-out striker. If you look at his work and everything he does to set up play, to keep good effort, to keep possession on the attacks. He holds up the ball. He's got 2 or 3 defenders honing in on him, and he'll have a little deft touch to put somebody in on a run. So, $40 million striker, no. $40 million player, yes.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I mean,
maybe that's what makes it harder to justify is the fact that there was an expectation on his head before he came in.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then he broke the historical barrier of how much we'd spent on a player. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Last time we had on the controversy about most expensive player was guess who? Jordan Ibe.
Yeah.
So there's like a status quo that came attached with Evan Nilsson. I think that's hard for some people to get over.
Agreed. Yeah, I think, like you say, the status quo was already there. The expectation was already there, and what I believe is his work rate around the pitch, coming back. I mean, his defensive work on corners. When we've got a corner against us, is impeccable.
Tuesday evening, Darren.
Yeah, exactly.
He was absolutely superb Tuesday evening defending.
Yeah, to be fair, Tuesday evening he was fantastic. Who is it that he was pushing out? And he
Haaland.
It was someone else as well. Was it Doku?
Doku.
He managed
Doku as well,
to close out Doku a couple of times.
Yeah.
And he looked like he was enjoying it, which was interesting. He was loving every moment of it. And you got to imagine to go up against Man City and then Doku. That's a pretty big ask, isn't it?
I think Kroupke there got out the pitching wedge. I'm not sure if you saw that one. He should have had a three wood driver. He just got out the pitching wedge, unfortunately.
Yeah, just seen that.
That's what I summarise. I think Evan Nilsson is a $40 million player, not as a $40 million striker. I think we've got so many other players on the pitch who can put them balls away. Your Tabs, your Kroupes, your Ryans.
Kroupi's obviously been having lessons from Tav.
I reckon that bloke in Rosehead's got a bloodied nose, let's say.
And an update for you: Fulham 1, Newcastle 0.
Interesting.
Diop after 20 minutes.
Interesting. I had them predicted a 1-1 draw today, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. That'll be a cracking game.
Yeah. Also, City 1-0 against Villa. Semenyo.
Semenyo, yeah, just got that as well.
Have we got heat breaks?
Yeah.
Okay, this must be the first time, obviously, due to the heat, I guess. I hear it's a cracking day down there in Bournemouth.
It's hot.
It's in Nottingham.
Everywhere. It's hot everywhere.
Oh yeah, sorry, England. Yeah. I'm turning seasons here. We're just into our winter season now, so it's starting to get a little bit chilly. 3 degrees at night is absolutely ice on the windscreeners, so to speak, for temperatures in Australia.
Wow. I didn't know. I think that happened in Australia. John says, "Would love to see a goal from Tav too. He's worked so hard for one lately."
Yeah, I mean, he has. He's been a workhorse. In fact, I mean, the whole team. You know, they work for each other. Who gets the rewards? Always the person who puts the ball in the net. Really, you know, they get the praise. But I mean, look at the assists as well. You know, I mean, what Trafera has done since he's came in. You know, really, really cool stuff. But yeah, fair comment. Yeah, Tav. I'd like to see him get more than just the odd goal. You know, I'd like to see him up there with, you know, maybe 10 in a season. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Malcolm, no, I'm Tav's, and Ollie probably know. I'm one of Tav's, let's say, hardest critics. He pulls out moments of brilliance, and when he does, you just think, wow. But
Yeah.
like Mal said, I just like sometimes just to see a little bit more of that. You know, be brave when he's running down that wing. Take the defender on, try and cut into the byline. All too often, it'll be a cut back and pass back to Traffer, and then we build again. But yeah, he's a fantastic player. He's always Andoni's first on the sheet in any game. He's so adaptable and versatile. He can play anywhere across the left, the right, the midfield. He's even been pulled back, I believe, in the past to cover a left back or right back position. So he's so versatile.
Sunderland 1-0 up against Chelsea.
Oh.
Yep.
Chelsea doing what Chelsea do well.
Interesting.
Hume has scored for Sunderland.
Currently, apparently the City goal is helping Bournemouth. So if it stands the way it is, we're in the Champions League. Is that right?
No, we need Liverpool to beat Brentford.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that was the other result. The permutation of many.
If I remember correctly, Liverpool have to beat Brentford. Villa have to lose to City, and we have to get at least a point.
Yeah, but somebody else I was reading somewhere, and there's so many different permutations that people have been putting out there on social media. I think it was those results, but we had to win by 6 goals or something ridiculous today.
No, that was the other option with Liverpool.
Yeah. I knew there was something in there with the results.
Yeah, that was the other option with Liverpool if they didn't win. So that would mean Liverpool would have to lose and we would have to win 5-0 or something.
Yeah, all right. You know, so it's looking good so far then.
With even the possibility of an extra game, you know. Stop it! Oh,
we're going. It's pretty good. I don't know about attracting women, but it'd definitely be attracting some Champions League tonight, I think.
Well, we got a private chat here. Be right back. That's Ollie. Okay. I think he's been, whether he's been on the beer or he's been out for dinner.
So, yeah, just want to say to everyone in the chat, now Ollie's not here, happy birthday to Ollie today. He's probably not going to announce it, but we can announce it for you.
We've done it.
Birthday, Ollie. You have?
I missed it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he got a German and English one.
Yeah. Oh, good. I did see he'd obviously been very lucky to receive a Cherries baseball cap as well as a AFC Bournemouth jacket, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got an attack. Great save from Petro. Well done.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Very good. And Petro's had another season, hasn't he, where people were a bit like Evan Nilsson. They've bashed him up a little bit here and there along the journey.
I think the fans have been too quick to get on players' backs. But that I'm afraid that is typical Bournemouth fans. You know, going way, way back, I remember him always being like that. There was on Radio Solent, there was an interview with Petrovic. You might be able to hear it. I actually listened to it today. You know, where he said that there were games where mistakes were made, but obviously they're not mistakes that are deliberate. You know, you try your best to do a good job game in, game out.
Yeah.
But he was very, very honest. You know, and said that there were games when we didn't play particularly well, didn't defend particularly well. But since obviously, you know, the turn of the year, something's just clicked where everything goes into place, and yeah.
And do you think? Do you think that was part of that keeper coming in for
Yes.
the backup? I
Actually,
definitely
just
think that changed.
January was really very clever from a Bournemouth point of view. That obviously not only was it Semenyo leaving, it was an unfortunate thing. Excuse me, but bringing the goal, we'd already had, was it a Fraser Foster in, and then
Mandis.
Excuse me, Mados as well.
Yeah.
So that is going to give you competition for places on the training pitch. Now, if you don't have any competition on the training pitch, you know you're going to get your place anyway. So it's obviously worked in their favour where they said, "Come on, push each other," and that's what Petro said. You know, in training, we push each other every day, and obviously it's helped. You know, it gives them the confidence to do what they have to do, learn from each other as well, because you know Foster is a very experienced keeper, so he can bring his experience in and help the two younger guys, and why not?
And it's interesting how things develop, isn't it? Because I mean, let's face it, Dennis. No disrespect to him, he's been loyal. I think he's been on our bench for 3 or 4 seasons now, and you know, Dennis was never in a position, I don't think, strong enough to challenge Petrovic for the number 1 place.
No,
but it was strange how Dennis sustained that let's just say season-ending injury.
Yeah,
which almost forced the January window to bring in Mandis, and like you say, with a bit of competition. Oh, off the a little bit of competition, definitely. You'll catch up. You'll catch up, Ollie. Let's just say Wood just hit the wood.
Wood hit the post, but I don't think he's seriously injured.
Yeah.
That was very fortunate, let's say. Wood hit the wood.
Oh, yeah.
That was extremely fortunate.
It's good, Edda.
And if I was a Forest fan, I'd be saying he should have probably put that one in the net.
Forest fans, if you're around Forest fans, please do comment, like.
Yeah, please do. We're very open and honest and transparent.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. I've got to give it one of them.
Well
First
done.
one of the game. Paulson's pulled one out.
No, but he'd have done the same thing, wouldn't he? It's no good being annoyed, you know. Just
nah. I mean, if he hadn't played the challenge, Gibbs White would have been in, and who knows what. So he took one for the team there, yellow card. He attempted the ball, which is the main thing. What a malicious tackle just to take the player. But yeah, very unfortunate. And 25 yards out, it'd be interesting to see what Forest do with this.
Yeah,
that looked more like a Darren Hurst tackle, you know, for Morden.
I mean, I'll be honest, he could have gone down at Senesi, couldn't he, to be honest?
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. That's why we had big shin pads in them days. They were like gladiator armour.
Yeah.
Gibbs White. Looks like he's stepping up. Oh, captain face mask. That bloke in Rosetta need that in a minute. Oh,
So now that Darren's seen it, that was rather a good goal, wasn't it?
Ollie's catching up.
I think Ollie's seen it.
I haven't.
You haven't?
Ollie's about a minute behind us, unfortunately.
Why?
Welsh
Why are you a minute
internet.
behind? You were up with us, Ollie. Can you fast forward?
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, so look, that is a good free kick. I've got to give it to him. It's
Oh, he got a hand to it.
I think had Tavernier been lying down the other side of the wall, he probably would have had a stop to that. But
it's one of them classic free kicks, which is very well rehearsed, because I always say, you know, a goalie's going to position a 4-5-man wall to try and stop the shot from the spot. And if you just had a player lay it off 2 meters one way or the other, you've opened up a new angle. So I'll give Forrest their due. That is a very well worked goal. They've placed it to the side, gone around the wall, unlucky to get through a couple of defenders there. I mean, you'd only just about fit a ball between the two defenders, and Petro again, unlucky. You got a palm to it, hard and low on the corner.
Yeah.
Now's the time we go again.
Yeah. John says, all right, got some work to do. Yeah, haven't we just?
Certainly have. Yeah.
Agreed.
So, chaps, let me ask you this: Iriona's last game, are we going into this like full hope of getting 3 points? You know, can we see full effort here from the lads?
Why not?
I think so. In all Andoni's interviews. Go on, Malcolm.
All I was going to say is, you know, his press conference said everything. You know, we know what we've got. We know what we can get. These opportunities don't come along very often. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth. Exactly what I was going to say. Every press conference and every report that Andoni's made, he's going all out, 100% every game like he does. And people always try and pressure him and ask him questions about one thing or another. And he will always be the most honest and humble guy in an interview or a press conference or after game. And he always says, we just look at each game as they come and take each game at face value. Go for it, play our game, play good football, go for the best result.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, he really has built something special here, you know. So.
Yeah.
One
question.
Go on.
Have you got another question? I've got a question for you guys. If you want to.
I was just going to say United are now 1-0 up against Brighton.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's good.
So that leaves results coming 37 minutes into the half. United 1 against Brighton, Wolves 1 against Burnley, 0-0 between Palace and Arsenal, Fulham 1-0 up against Newcastle, 0-0 between Liverpool and Brentford, 1-0 City versus Villa, 1-0 Forest versus Bournemouth, 1-0 Sunderland versus Chelsea, 0-0 Tottenham, Everton, 0-0 West Ham Leeds.
Some good games out there by the sound of it. There'll be a lot of catching up of the football in the highlights over the next coming days, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
One question I was going to have for you guys.
Go on, Daz.
And we talk about, you know, sliding door moments in Bournemouth club's history and players who have come and gone. Marcus Senesi. What's your thoughts on him going? And the circumstances, how he's gone out on a free.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate, I would say.
We did it with Jefferson Lerma. We did it with Lloyd Kelly, where players ran their contracts down and left on a free. I mean, Marcus Senesi, I'm so gutted.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely gutted he's going.
With all due respect, I think I'd say Senesi is in a completely different category to Jefferson Lerma, Lloyd Kelly. I think most others that could be mentioned, right? Marcus Senesi, he's played every game for us. He's been player of the season, I think, for our team. Yeah. He's come a long way a really, really long way. And I also think it's a shame that we haven't managed to pull 30 mil from him, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a shame that he couldn't have maybe sorted something out last season, but then he won't get the minutes, was he?
And it's funny I mentioned earlier about how different things happen for a funny reason. And if you think about it and look back, I remember Senesi couldn't get a foot on the pitch.
No,
And
that's
I
right.
think it was only when Dean Housen or Zabani
That's right.
was injured mid-season. And again, Zabani was one of them players again who played every minute, I believe, of the season. And I think it was a Dean Housen injury from memory. It was a long time back there. And I think that was the first time that Senesi managed to get on the pitch. And I think he pretty much secured his position, didn't he? After, obviously, we know that we had the loss of the 3 defence last year. And then from there, he's pretty much cemented that position.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same as James Hill. He's come in. He's been given an opportunity. Another guy who's been dedicated to Bournemouth for many, many seasons. He come in for, I think we had him for $1 million or less, hundreds, something ridiculous we had him for. And he's
paid $1 million from Fleetwood.
Yeah, and he's again another player who's just trusted the process. Keep working hard, put in the hard yards at the training session, and he was rewarded. Who
else is from Fleetwood? Jamie Vardy.
Mac.
Fleetwood. Mac.
No, Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy. I'll tell you what. I watched a damn good. I think it was a Netflix series.
You're gonna be Untold. Jamie Vardy. That's the one you watched.
Yeah. If anyone's out there who's not seen it, who's watching, who's going to watch the show later, please do watch it. I'm a guy who just loves anything about football. I'm a dedicated Bournemouth fan. I always have been for the last 41 years. But I'll watch anything decent. 2 games as an individual. But yeah, that Vardy, that was a real story. He come from, I think it was 7th tier football. Very late on in life as well. I think he was only about 19, 20 playing 7th tier.
Crazy,
and what a success story that was for the next 2 seasons, eh?
Yeah. There's been a few of those, right?
The other Untold that's on Netflix is Liverpool's 2005 Champions League win when they were 3-0 down.
That is
funny
awesome.
You should say that. I'm halfway through watching that one.
I watched that last night. Again, I'm a football fan like you, Daz. I love it. It just gets me right in the feels every time I see people watching it, talking about it, getting passionate about their team. And what a game that was as well. Crikey.
Mental. Absolutely mental.
Because didn't they bring in Ben? They brought in a new coach, didn't they, in that season?
Yeah.
Benitez.
Benitez, that's him.
Yeah,
they brought him in. That's it.
Rafa.
And there was a lot of controversy. He come in. And he was telling the players. I remember Steven Gerrard and Jamie Carragher in there, and he's saying, You need to do this. You're doing it wrong. He said it was the first time the players had actually been almost criticised about their play because they all thought they were so good, didn't they? And I'm halfway through it, and I'm really looking forward to that second half of that.
Yeah, nice.
What?
So here we are, 42 and a half minutes now. It's been a game with, I don't know about the stats, but I would say that Bournemouth probably had 70% of the possession. Definitely played the better football. And let's bring it into the half time, and then
could be something big happening in London.
Over.
So, just to give you actual stats, Daz, you'd be surprised. So, Forest actually have overall possession with 51.7.
Wow.
Bournemouth 48-3. Yeah. 2 shots on target from Forest, none from Bournemouth.
Tottenham 1-0 up.
Okay, that's good
at
for
the
Tottenham.
bottom of the table.
And if I'm being
Palhinha,
honest,
43 minutes.
The Tottenham and Everton, they're two teams I think who should always be in the Premier League. It's sad to see teams go down, I know, but let's look forward to seeing Hull next season. Talking about teams up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, Hull versus Middlesbrough it was, wasn't it? And yeah, I had a feeling that Hull would win. Interesting to see him. I'll be honest. Coventry, another interesting possibility next season. You know how Ipswich came up, and everyone kind of had their feelings and their thoughts, and Ipswich performed exactly how everyone thought and felt. I don't think Coventry will do that. I think Coventry will make a bit of a splash.
Coventry have done really well, and I love the way they play. Thoroughly deserved champions of the Championship. And I think they're going to stay up. I think they're going to do what Sunderland did next season.
Yeah, I agree. I think the biggest difference with Coventry at the moment is their shirt sponsor. So obviously, Frank Lampard has made them be with, I think, Revolut for the last couple of years, and now Revolut are expanding and growing and getting more exposure and more market presence across the world.
Yeah.
Coventry have obviously now been paired with them into the Premier League. So you imagine how many more shirt sales, how much more market exposure in different countries. Like, that's a ton more money for Coventry with a really big shirt sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been a...
Come on, Creepy. Here we go. So Bournemouth on the break. Can't have. It's 8 men behind the ball now.
4 minutes added on at the end.
Yes. Oh, unlucky.
Just not quite ticking up front, is it?
Nah, and I think if you were to speak to many a Bournemouth fan, I think that final, sometimes, they try to just overplay the ball, let's say, in certain circumstances. I think just that defensively we're awesome. Midfield, defense, midfield, attack, we're awesome. I mean, you look at how Scott has developed over the year in that defensive six role, and bringing the ball out and setting up.
Oops.
Absolutely awesome. That's what we do best.
Sorry.
And
Thanks,
then,
John.
I think if I was going to be a critic, how many games we could have won had we just put away that opportunity. Let's say at the finishing.
Yeah, you could say that about, some of the games we've lost. Maybe we could have got a point with a little bit better finishing.
I'll get up.
It's small margins all the time, Daz.
Yeah, but look, the thing is if we're going to be talking seriously about European football matches next season, we can't be going and performing at City's, Arsenal's, Tottenham's, right, and then not performing against Sunderland's, Everton's, Forests. Yeah, that like, I understand football, and I know that this is how football works. I get it. It happens on the day, blah 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 blah. But if we can be that consistent for 17 games, against certain teams, and then play this. Not this badly, but this inconsistent. Like we haven't played how we would normally play this half. Yeah. Why is that? Is it because it's the last game of the season? Is it because we're not that bothered? Like, what is it?
I don't know.
John says if Brighton lose, then we could lose and still get Champions League. Am I right?
Yes, as long as Liverpool win.
Yes.
And as long as Man City win, that is fine. That is absolutely fine. Yes, normally it would be in our own hands. Obviously how many points we get, etc., etc. But we need that Villa going to 5th place. That is the important stat.
Yeah,
if Aston Villa drop to 5th place today because of their winning the Europa League, that place actually gets dropped down, or given to the next team in 6th, which would be us. So a bit ahead of you, but it's half time here.
It's just
1-0. I mean, it's not a bad game for an last game of the season with something riding on it.
We've certainly had opportunities. Let's say we've certainly had opportunities. It's not been a one-sided by any.
I mean, there was somebody who could influence this game, and he's not playing. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Mr. Scott.
Scott, yeah.
Half time is here, chaps. Feel free to sit in, sit out, whatever you want. But ultimately, we will be back in 15 minutes.
Yes, will be. I'm just going to leave mine on, Ollie. Okay, mate.
Yeah, you do you.
I mean, if you want to drop me out the room, that's fine. I'll see you in 10.
So now, big thanks to everyone who's joined us tonight. It's always great to have you on board. Get in the chat. Feel free on future shows to maybe present yourselves here on the camera. I've always had people say I've got a face for radio. But it was a bit daunting at first when I first got behind the camera with the boys, when I first got invited on. And it's interesting. It's good to see that somebody's watching. That's the main thing, and we're not just doing it on our own. I'm going to just go and empty the bladder, and I'll be back very shortly. I'll see you soon.
Thanks for your comment, Matt. Yeah, early dominance of the ball, not testing keepers, disappointing. But I can see us getting back into this. Glad most results going our way. Come on, Liverpool, score a goal. Yeah, I fully agree. Yeah, and Petro has done a good job. I'm not knocking him for the goal. It's looking all right. The table's looking good. I think we ought to, make a point on Morgan Gibbs-White. Do you think it's a sin that he's not going to the World Cup? Darren?
Yes and no. He's a very good player. He's very highly regarded in my eyes. Much the same as Scott. I think pundits have said that he's basically one of the best midfielders, especially this second half of the season. And although he is going out there, obviously with the squad, I don't think he's going out there as a team player. He's not been picked, but it'd be good experience for him. And the same as Gibbs White. I mean, what a quality player! You can see from his play there tonight. Not just tonight, but the whole season. He's one of them players who definitely is very eye-catching. Very, very a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, I mean, he's had some good form of late, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Not just like last week, but the previous weeks. Considering also, they had the addition with the Europa League to contend with and battling away from relegation. But I think it's unfortunate he's not going. Personally, that's my opinion. I would like to have seen it. Here's a good point from Matt. For me, out of Foden, Gibbs, White, Palmer, I would have taken Palmer personally. Yeah, I mean it's opinionated, all of it really, and I think Palmer, for me, his form hasn't been particularly brilliant for whatever reason. I mean, the setup at Chelsea has been a bit crazy, to put it mildly. And Foden, well, he just hasn't had the minutes, has he?
Nah. And I think a couple of them players again, I think Palmer had an injury, didn't he, early on in the season? He's only come back and he's not been himself. He's definitely not performed like he was in the earlier part of the season. But I think again it's a confidence thing, isn't it? I think if you've sustained them injuries, it must always be just there in the back of your mind. Is it going to go again? There's so many players, especially with like a hamstring. They recover and then a little twinge and they're out again. So I think it's a definite confidence thing with players like your Palmers and your etc.
Do they have enough backup in their squad? You can't beat a better bully.
That's right. Yeah. Awesome. You're throwing arrows.
Throwing arrows. How sick of that. I've also got a Bournemouth dartboard downstairs now on a big stand with Bournemouth sign around it. So I'm hoping to transform this office/podcast streaming room into a Bournemouth lounge.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, you wait. You wait. One day. I mean, excuse me. I mean, this wall behind me, I don't know how big it is, but I would need a massive flag to cover it. We could arrange that.
I would do it. You know,
I think
put a couple of pins up there. My mate's quite handy at doing that sort of thing.
yeah. Well, I think watch this space, right? Because very soon these episodes and these programs we're going to be in kitted out matching merch, aren't we?
Yeah. We'll see what comes. Small steps, I think they call it, don't they?
Small steps. Yeah, I think given this is the last episode for the Premier League, give it a free reaction shows essentially. We have 2 more special shows coming up. We've got an Andoni overview and goodbye, essentially, because it's deserved. I've also got a Premier League overview as a special as well for how the Premier League has gone from start to finish, essentially, this season. And then, super exciting, in June, we run into the start of the World Cup, where we are live streaming, I think, in 9 different time zones across 16 different games for just the group stages, which is mega, super exciting, and a project that we've been talking about for a few months now. So, some super, super exciting stuff to come.
Yeah, it's obviously this. Starting a new channel is not an easy thing to do, is it? It's like, I know there's an awful lot to be, thought about. And obviously, if you've got some dinosaurs on board, it's
none of this is made any easier.
No, but learning by doing, I guess. Learning by doing, but it's fun. It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah,
and we all have one interest, and everybody's welcome, and everybody can have their opinions.
Yeah, exactly. That. Please do go and follow the YouTube channel, which is under channel, I believe, isn't it? The Global Cherries channel, and then the Facebook is the Global Cherries community.
So hit the like, hit the subscribe.
Yeah, do all of those things. Also, keep your eye out for reels and shorts. We're trying to do all of those cool things. We're probably going to post on Instagram and TikTok soon as well. So if you're super interested, go and follow us on all those other things, which would be awesome.
I'm not putting my shorts on there.
Yeah, maybe one day. I'm waiting until we get to 1,000 subscribers, Mal, and I'll wonder what you do.
Thanks, John.
Enjoying your commentary so far, lads.
Yeah, he's still with us. He hasn't fallen asleep yet.
No, we appreciate it, John. Obviously, in the early days, we've got some experience from a previous channel, but we decided to have a much broader focus on the Global Cherries community, as mentioned, and you being a part of that, which is really awesome to be a part of our first live show, which annoyingly is on the last game of the season. But lots more to come, mate. So, please do stay tuned and share with any of your other fellow Cherries fans, I guess.
So whereabouts is it Tasman? Is that North Island, South Island in New Zealand?
Are you asking me? Are you asking John?
I'm asking John. Daz? I'm asking John.
I think Daz is our local tour guide, technically.
Yeah, Daz from Dorset. He's now moved to Perth in Western Australia, which is officially the world's most remote city, may I hasten to add.
Is it really? Is that what it's named?
It is. Yeah, it is famous for being the world's most remote city. So the next nearest city is something like 2,000 kilometres away. I think it's Adelaide. You can live in the middle of the Sahara Desert and be closer to a city than I am now.
You really are a cherry down under.
Yeah. But we've got a good form of transport here. The kangaroos, you get a good thoroughbred, you can get around pretty quick.
Yeah, and John, Mal, I don't know if you want to give a little bit of an intro to John as well, because being the Global Cherries channel, John, we've got Daz, who is obviously in Australia, and Malcolm, who's in Germany.
Berlin, Germany, yep. Top of South Island, here we go. Good man, thanks for answering. Top of South Island near Nelson. Look up Abel Tasman National Park and you'll see my backyard. Grew up in Bournemouth. Thanks for that. I'm going to do that. I shall have a look at that.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Nice.
That's great. John. Thanks for that. Yeah. Yeah. So Berlin, been here since 1995. Pool born and bred, travelled all over the place, lived in God knows how many places. Eventually ended back in Dorset, and stayed there till 1995, and then I upped and left.
Yeah.
Moved to Berlin in the east part of the city. Wow.
That was when the wall was still up, wasn't it?
No, after the wall. Although you wouldn't know it, when I first came over here,
Yeah.
you will not believe I flew into Tegel Airport. Gurley picked me up and we took a taxi. So Tegel is in like the west, and then drove through, and you could not believe the difference in the buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so you knew you were in the old east.
Yep.
But obviously,
I was just going to say, for more on that, John, please do go and watch our intro video because kickoff has begun again for the second half. Sorry to interrupt you, Mal, but
we have kicked off. Sorry
back.
about that.
No, you're okay.
Oh,
More stories. Nice to hear sometimes.
We'll have a geography lesson later on then. Okay. So cheers, guys. Cranberry juice.
Yeah, cheers. I'm on the Blancs. I feel like I should be in Copenhagen right now, but I'm not. I'm in North Wales, so I've tried to bring a bit of it home with me.
One thing I wanted to touch on yesterday is down here, down under, there was the A-League, which is about the best football they can play.
Sorry, Daz, just to interrupt slightly. Aston Villa now 1-1 with City.
Ooh,
oh no!
Interesting.
Sorry, please continue.
Yeah, so down here yesterday was the A-League Grand Final between Sydney and Auckland.
Yes.
And for those of you who do not know, Auckland were bought by Black Knight, Bill Foley, 2 years ago.
Thanks, Tom. Love you, bro.
So, yeah, Auckland FC was bought by the Black Knight, Bill Foley's investment company 2 years ago. And he made a promise, 3 years ago, he made a promise to them that within 3 years they would win the A-League. And I mean, we're talking like odds thousands to 1. And they had the grand final yesterday, and little Auckland FC beat Sydney 1-0 in the grand final, and he actually did it in 2 years. So this is a journey that we're experiencing with Bill Foley. Advance, never retreat, onwards and upwards, as I say.
I think it's super important to understand the difference here that we're seeing. And we mentioned a couple of clubs like it tonight already: Sunderland, Coventry, Bournemouth, Auckland. There's a number of clubs that are turning from football teams into sports business and sports development. And I think the minute they turn it into a business rather than a team that people come to watch, you're going into a different ballgame. You've seen it with Wrexham, firstly, and then Birmingham with Tom Brady, and now Swansea with Snoop Dogg. Like, there's a ton of football teams that are becoming companies, revenue-based companies, and there's a way to do it. And I think it's noticeable with some of these teams.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that Bill's done successfully here. He's not come in like your Glasners of Man United and just turned it into a money-making machine. I think Bill Foley, he recognises that Bournemouth is a family club. It's a very close-knit community of people who have been supporting for many, many years. And for him to come on board and recognise this club and keep the essence that, you know, cherries are in people's hearts. It's not people who just come and support just because we're being successful. I would say that 90% of our fan base have been there from day one. However many early years that would be for some. I know for myself, it was from actually back in the day was supporting Manchester United. Was my first team because you could watch them on Match of the Day. People were always talking about them. And then in 1984, Manchester United come to Bournemouth, down to Bournemouth and Boscombe, and we played them in an FA Cup third round, and Bournemouth beat them. And from that day, it turned my head. I was like, I was like, this is my local team. So, yeah, I've been dedicated Cherries supporter ever since. And I think every fan all around the world have all got a different story to tell. And it's fantastic just talking football to the other fans and how they started out supporting Bournemouth.
Yeah, agreed. And Daz, haven't you got it inked on your chest?
Yes. So it was
Please
funny because
please don't.
I was in a pub. I was in a pub last night, the local pub. Not last night, sorry, on Friday night. And as I walked in, it's very rare to see a Premiership shirt here in Perth. And I walked in, and at the table next to us, there was a family, and one of the guys there had a Notts Forest shirt on. And I couldn't help myself. I went over. I said, "Hey, mate," I said, "Are you looking forward to the game Sunday?" And he went, "Yeah." He said, "I said, are you looking forward to being the 18th undefeated game for Bournemouth?" And he said, "You support Bournemouth?" And straight away, yeah, pulled down the badge on the chest. And he did the same. He pulled down his, and he had a Notts Forest badge on his chest. That in the same place. So it's a right ironic story.
Yeah,
but yeah,
peacocking for your team. Peacocking for your team. I love it.
Absolutely. Proud moment. There's not many times, I mean, I wear my shirt. My missus says to me, "For God's sake, you got a whole wardrobe full of shirts. Will you put something else on other than a Bournemouth shirt?" And, you know, it just makes it worthwhile when you might go out to the shopping centre or something and you'll get somebody go, "Go on, Cherries." And that's what I love about being part of this global Cherries community. And the reason why that we've all gone out, you know, we're all in different parts of the world, and we know for a fact, like Mark in the chat there, there's thousands of supporters all over the world. You know, work has taken them, or family has taken them to different parts of the community all over the world, and that's why we're trying to draw together and have a common denominator, which is we all support Bournemouth and we're all from different places.
Exactly that, and I think you were the main kind of comment when we were discussing the World Cup, right? I think you brought it to the table that there was a ridiculous amount of Bournemouth players playing in the World Cup, and to follow those,
18,
yeah, I think to follow those specifically is going to be something special for certain fans around the world that don't necessarily have the coverage or the personal individual stats that we know, being you know. So involved or so deep into some of the knowledge and you know, discussing it every day that some of these fans might not see. So yeah, we try and aim for all corners of the globe over the next World Cup and coming 2 seasons, I think, is the plan.
Yep. And again, we say about small world and a big world, but small world. One of the Auckland players last night, I forget his name, is actually called up in the Scotland squad. So he'll be called up alongside Ryan Crispy and your Gannon Dotes. So again, small world. One of the players in the Auckland grand final team yesterday will be playing for Scotland in the World Cup.
Nice. Love that. Yeah, absolutely love that.
I think when I did a head count, I think it was 18.
More of Ben Gannon Doak. I think he's going to be next season player for sure.
Yeah. I think that hamstring
I think you got to say, watch this space.
Yeah. Oh, just sublime.
John's got his wish.
Let's just say the baseball bats come out, Ollie.
Oh, don't give me that, boys. Crikey. Don't bloody give me that.
Sorry, Ollie, but, you know, if you want to be 6 hours late, it's not our problem, is it?
Which way is it going? Are you happy or not? Well, I'm confused here.
Mate, 2-0.
Oh, no, it's not, is it? Come on. It's buffering. Just give me a second here.
Just to prolong the pain. And this is a great thing that we love in this show. When we do our channels, there's always Ollie in Wales, who's got the worst internet ever, closely followed by
Here we are.
Closely followed by Mao in Berlin.
It's just, I haven't not seen the goal yet, John.
Sorry,
Ollie, I thought he was going the other way, boys. He's good. That's what we're talking about. Finally, there we go. Get in. That's what we're talking about.
That's what we've been waiting for.
I'm sorry for the delay there. That must have been about 4 minutes. But woo!
Did something happen?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Brilliant, Tav. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Push in the right direction at the right time, mate. Woo!
The game will be over and he'll be still sat there watching it.
Apologies for how is my John? Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know what answer you want from me here. I'm going to try and maybe come back out and see if I can go in there. What are we on? Either way, look, fantastic, right? Great news, John.
Hold on.
I blame the sheep.
It could be.
We've got Hutchinson and Traffair who are competing for Come Dancing here. I don't know if you're seeing that. You will in a minute.
No, next week you'll see that.
Hey, there's a player that you mentioned just a minute ago.
Second half,
Ollie.
every time. Second half, every time.
Ollie, I think you just mentioned not long ago, are we going to see Gannon Doak again this season? In about 14 and a half minutes, you might be catching up with us, and you'll see they've just brought him on.
I'm looking at that now. I've come back out and I've come in. I'm on. I'm at the same time.
He's back in with it. So we're currently on 56
fantastic
and 45.
news, by the way. That's brilliant news, by the way.
Yeah, congratulations, Ollie. Welcome to the club.
I do rate Gannon Doak. He's a very exciting player.
Shout out to Jimmy's, by the way, because I know that Matty P might be watching this at some point. Shout out to Jimmy's. Woo! Jimmy's.
Well done, Jimmy's.
There you are. That's your one you've been waiting for, Daz.
Yeah. Most of my games are sponsored by Stella Artois.
Are they?
Oh, Tavernier, no. You haven't done what I've always said you've done.
Yeah.
There's a guy in Rose Z who's going to first aid now. I must apologise for Tav's hitting him in the face in Rose Z.
It's good news week.
That far ahead of me.
It's good news week. Liverpool 1-0 up.
Oh, Liverpool 1-0 up.
So we want City to score again.
Arsenal 2-0 up. Burnley, Wolverhampton 1-1. Man U 3-0 up at Brighton.
3-0 up, yeah.
Wow.
Sunderland 2-1 at Chelsea.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref.
Crazy results, people. Crazy results. Oh,
again, this is what Tab does well. Evan Nilsson does well off the ball, innit? He holds up the ball. He forces the defenders to play stupid. Oh, great ball to the far post. Come on, guys.
They're playing really well.
I keep reading that bloody comment from John. How rural it is, South Island, Nelson.
This is beautiful.
That's lovely, though, John. Crikey. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, great touch. Go on, crew. Well, this is definitely a spectator's game, this one. It's absolutely frantic. This is chaotic football at its finest.
Oh, we love it though,
Oh,
right?
and come on, Tav. Come on this time. Oh, Doki. Okie dokie. Oh, ref saying get up. I thought True Fair was fouled there. The bloke didn't make an attempt at the ball and basically just roadblocked True Fair.
You're not the ref.
Hey, mate.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'll have you know, when I hold these, it has been known.
Oh, fuck.
Stick them back in your pocket, mate. Please.
Hey. No fail. Woods. So, 60th minute. I wonder if Andoni will be thinking about any 65th minute substitute, which he likes to do that super sub again.
Not at the moment.
And who would you go for, chaps? Who would be your?
I wouldn't. I'd let them play on another 10.
Definitely. We're in the game at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know if you've got the same commentary as me, but they had it spot on a minute ago. Forest haven't come out until the second half. We've almost suffocated them a little bit. Like we've
got the same commentary.
Go on, Croupy. Oh my word. Jeez. If you're at the same time as me, Croupy just had a cracking effort.
I'm about 20 seconds ahead of you.
Okay.
About fucking 9 minutes.
I'm not reacting on purpose, Darren.
I know.
Chelsea have had a player sent off.
Oh. Chelsea,
there's
one
a
of them.
VAR
You bugger! Crikey! Blimey hell!
There's a VAR decision at the Man City Liverpool game. VAR against. Oh, Villa have gone 2-1. Goal under review.
That was a good save.
It's been given, I think. Yeah. City 2-1 down, bugger.
So that's two efforts in less than 2 minutes. You got Gannon Doak there. Basically passed it straight down the keeper's throat. Unlucky.
I think Gannon Doak, warming up, and he's getting his feet ready. Yeah, he's got to get into it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's a great effort from Croupy as well, to be fair.
Oh, for the initial touch that brought him, further out and wide, and then to turn back in again, it was almost a blessing of last week's goal where he just placed it and curled it into that top corner. Forced a good save. And that's all you want to do. Keep testing the keeper.
John says, come on, Pep, make some magic happen.
Yeah, we need it. Oh, yeah, Brentford have equalised against Liverpool.
Oh!
Wow, it's all happening in the Prem, isn't it? You can't say it's boring, can you?
No, you don't.
I must say,
you can't this season for sure. And I think next season's going to be a right roller coaster as well. To be honest,
I've got a few lads at work. There's one who's sports league, one who's sports Arsenal.
Something interesting with talking about global.
Yep.
Are you listening, Darren?
Oh, Doug. Yes, I am. Sorry, go.
I don't think it is.
What you say?
I was speaking to my friend here yesterday. Pardon? Speaking to my friend here yesterday. Obviously, we had the German Cup final on last night. And, have faith. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Mm. And the idiots behind the goals, so the two big curves of the Berliner Olympic Stadium, they set off like fireworks. I actually took a photo on my television. There's a camera outside the ground above the roof. Couldn't see anything. It was just all smoke. They had stopped play for, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, whatever it was. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And my friend,
It makes
he
you
said,
wonder how they
he
get
wrote
them
to
in the
me, he said,
ground.
are they allowed, do they do that in England? I said, no. He said, so why do they do it here? I said, well, you tell me. You know, absolutely craziness it is. See in a minute, Ollie. But we were trying to make comparisons between like Bundesliga or even second division football here and the UK. And there is a big difference. Obviously, Bayern Munich is a money club. They buy all the players, and you know they make the rest of the Bundesliga quite poor, to be honest with you. And that's why they always win it. So if you're a betting man, I mean, Ollie's not here now, but if you're a betting man, you know you can more or less put money every week on Bayern to win, and you'd be in profit. You know, you wouldn't get good odds, but you know, just excuse me, just for a bit of fun. But no, it's no surprise that Harry Kane has continued to play the way he plays in the Bundesliga and got a record 61 goals this season over all competitions.
That's incredible, isn't it? That's incredible.
I mean, it's like I said, all competitions, you know, so it's but you still have to do the job, you know, you put the ball in the net. And yesterday, you know, last game of the season, cup final, second half hat trick. Wow, you know, really good. But yeah, I used to watch a lot, but don't watch so much now over here. I just get bored with it because I'm spoiled with the Premier League. That is basically why. Yeah.
It must, obviously I don't watch Bundesliga, but you do, and for Harry Kane to get 61 goals, it pretty much to me shows the standard of football. If he can score 61 goals in Bundesliga and he couldn't do that in the Premier.
Okay, like I said, all competitions. All right. So the first goal he scored was in a Super Cup. Then he had eight. Sorry, I think it was 8 in the Champions League and 10 in the German Cup.
Wow.
And then the rest made up in the Bundesliga. I don't know how many. I got the stats here somewhere.
Still damn good though. I mean, geez.
Yeah. You know, 61 goals. I think either 51 or 53 games in all. So there we are. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, he's definitely having the best days of his career, I think, over there at the moment. He's an absolute star again, you know, which is what he was in years gone by in the Premiership and for Tottenham and for England.
It's got to be a good sign for England as well, isn't it? You know, if he can take that form.
I think so. Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying England are going to win the World Cup. You know,
come on, ref.
But yeah, but to actually have, you know, that much confidence, that so much form through the season, to be able to play week in, week out, sometimes twice a week, or mostly twice a week. You know, when you think how far they went in the Champions League. So yeah, brilliant stuff.
And he's no spring chicken anymore either, is he?
No.
There's plenty of, let's say, English strikers who would dearly love to be taking them boots off him in the England squad. But he still warrants he definitely still warrants his position playing there, I believe.
Absolutely, but it's not just his goal scoring. I mean, he was back in in his own penalty area defending yesterday evening as well. Yeah. So that's we've got some competition coming on here.
I did give Harry Kane a bit of a hard critique in the last England games. Let's say they weren't exactly fantastic watching. Let's say, and it was quite often I used to say, how come the officials have not spotted this old guy who seems to have invaded the pitch for 90 minutes? But like you say, I'm hoping this Bundesliga season that he's had now is going to change his game for us with the England games coming forward. You've got a guy in that much form, it's going to definitely portray onto the pitch for England. I look forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, Matt's made a high point here, about he's being phased out of the game.
Agreed.
What can you say? Horses for courses, isn't it? And football's evolving all the time. It really is.
I mean, Harry Kane's one of them. Like Matt says there, he's an old-fashioned striker. He's not one of these guys like a Havertz who just goes down when someone breathes on him or sneezes on him. Harry Kane would be stood strong, trying to fight for the ball.
I mean, he gets clouted quite a lot, Yeah. He does. Over here, he gets clouted an awful lot. But it just shows you that it was the right move for him.
Yeah.
Not winning anything at Tottenham. He goes to Bayern Munich. He plays with the freedom he wants to, whether it's striker, midfield, or defence, because he does. He's all over the pitch. And it opens your eyes to watch him play.
3-2-1, he's back in the room.
Yeah. Interesting news. I just checked my Facebook page, and I don't know if you remember the ex-Bournemouth and Brentford player, Denny Mundy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's wished me a happy birthday on my Facebook page.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
So I did pay it.
Shout out to Denny Mundy if you ever watched it.
I did pay him.
Yeah, I bet you did. Which I think is really cool. That's also made my day. So, big shout out to you, Denny.
Very good.
I know Matt. Matt in the group's done an interview with Danny, and it was awesome. He's an absolute character, absolute classic.
I think you should do an interview with me at some point.
Yeah, I think I've seen that actually. What did you say?
I said that you should do an interview with me at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Denny Monday, if you're watching, without a doubt, sometime next season, you and Malcolm have got a date for an hour. I think that's definitely due and in the diary. Who knows, mate? If you don't ask, you don't get, Mal.
You're quite right. You're quite right. Guys, Fofana's got a red card, so 2 yellows for Chelsea.
Hey. Triple substitution.
So Krupi, Ryan, Evan Nielsen, all up front. Look at this.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
It's going to be, Adley.
Oh, West Ham 1-up at Leeds as well.
Yeah.
So Unil, Kluivert and Adley.
Everton have got 23 minutes to score 2 goals to send Tottenham down. There we are.
Wow, exciting.
Can you imagine that happening? I mean, I can't, but...
I also can't imagine it happening.
Anything is possible. It's Premier League, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Evan Nielsen, Krupi, Ryan.
Yeah.
Seeing that final game of the Premier League.
Yeah.
A Premier League that was outstanding for all 3 of them, really.
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
Adley, Kluivert and you now. I don't know about you chaps, but you now again showed his immaturity in the City game when he came on. Just not even as close to the standard as what I'd expect, unfortunately. As well.
But he set up Brooksy. He set up Brooksy that hit the post.
I think, but what can we do? Say yes, this one thing's awesome, but these 5 things that could have been we forget.
I mean, point taken, but you have to look at both sides.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And mate, you can't forget he has had some magic. He saved us. And I think that's the whole point as to why he still gets minutes, right?
Yeah.
He's come on. He's scored wonder free kicks. He's had final goals in 90-plus minutes. He's got himself in the box in games. He's done what he needed to be done as a wonder sub, technically.
Mm. I mean, think of the minutes that he has had. And, he's not given much opportunity to, let's say, prove himself.
No, we haven't.
And I think everyone remembers the free kick. Let's face it. And since then, again, he's one of them players who I think I'd like to see more of. I'd like to see him do more.
I always find him a little bit slow, to be honest with you.
It's
That's
frustrating.
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's frustrating football.
I think you went, give him a kick up the jacksie, you know, I said, come on. That's how I feel watching him at times. You know, it just
The way I summarize, summarize, I haven't even had a drink. The way I summarize Eno and that is, if he was a watch, he's not a Rolex, he's not a Seconda or a Seiko. He's a G-Shock. And that's because it is a tough watch. I have to say, it is a tough watch.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. I think you're right. I think the difference is had someone else had been out that long. So think about when Brooks. Obviously,
come on, ref.
Brooks obviously was
surely
out, right? With
hang on. Oh, it's the wrong colour. Sorry.
That's blue. I'm still a minute behind. Fuck.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, Clivert was just clearly taken out there by Tominez. Clearly.
Oh yeah, it's just happened now.
Adam Smooth. Adam Smooth. Sorry.
Holy yes, Adam Smith.
You'll see in a minute, Ollie. Wow.
Wow. Resolute defending.
Oh.
Good, isn't he?
Yeah, great block by Smith.
I mean that was a great effort by Gibbs to get into the position mid-air and take that volley. And Smudge just knew where to put himself, didn't he? It's experience again.
Absolutely superb.
Yeah.
Absolutely superb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've copied his words there, haven't you, Daz?
What's that?
Great block.
Yeah. Absolutely. He just got the experience to know where to be at the right time, and he, like again there, just cut out another cross. I'll tell you what, it was a pleasure to watch it, Man City against
What? You can say something.
Against that fantastic left winger.
Oh, Doku.
Doku, that's it. Doku, yeah. You think of Doku, I class him as one of the best forwards who can turn inside, outside, little rush of speed, pace, get in on goal, put the crosses in. And I'll tell you what, I reckon Smithy had him in his pocket the whole game.
He looked a bit knackered, to be honest with you.
Well, Smithy's getting on.
No, I was referring to Doku. Smithy, he had, was it the last 10 minutes? I mean, he was absolutely shot.
Amari Hutchinson coming off now for first.
Oh, welcome to the game.
Yeah, that was in the first half. What are you on, Ollie? I'm on 78 minutes and 25.
I'm 30 seconds behind you.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No.
Oh.
Referee's not happy, but I call that.
I think Petro's got magnetic gloves. Oh dear, this doesn't look too healthy. Somebody's going to get 50 pence if they put that under their pillow tonight.
Oh, he headed a defender. But that happened so quickly you couldn't see.
Well, that was
But if you watch
That
it
was
from the third, if you watch it from the third angle, you see where Senesi, he goes to head the ball and he heads the defender.
that
Sorry,
was a good
the
Glaswegian
attacker.
kiss.
Yeah, Glaswegian kiss.
Yeah, I feel like he goes down a lot harder than he should have, considering the other guy didn't really respond at all. So it looks like the heads obviously clashed, but
Yeah, they have. Yeah, but
the other bloke's got a head like a coconut.
Senesi went full on, but the Forest player caught him on the side.
Don't tell me what's happening now. VAR's looking at it and they're going to give a penalty for a headbutt.
on the last day of the season, Daz. Don't be giving
Fulham
me
2-0 up against Newcastle. There we are.
Ooh, crikey. West Ham 2-0 up against Leeds now.
Yeah, I think it's too little, too late for them. Jim Bowen has scored for West Ham.
Mate, anytime dirty Leeds get beat, I'm happy.
Super smashing, great. I can't help it. Every time I see that name, it comes up as Jay Bowen. I always think Jim Bowen.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine how many speedboats are left in trailers in back roads in the middle of the country through people who won on Bullseye? It was either a speedboat or a caravan.
Caravan, that's right. Yeah,
I'd take a caravan.
Yeah, it's always people that live miles and miles and miles away from water that win them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine how many speedboats are on trailers in back alleys in the middle of the country?
And if you're just joining us at 2 hours into the live stream, we are still watching the Bournemouth game.
But there's nothing much happening except for, they're playing doctors and nurses on the field at the moment.
Yeah. Senesi's looking for a guest appearance in the latest The Mummy film.
Luckily, this is his last game, so he's.
He could have asked
going out with a crown on his
mask,
head.
couldn't he?
He's like, stop pushing the tape on there. That's where it hurts.
So we'll have about 10 minutes plus. I mean, he's laughing. He's all right.
That's what he's saying to him. He's like, how long have we wasted? Take about 4 minutes.
He said, is it over
only
yet?
4? Let's go for another 2.
Yeah.
Come on,
he's
Mr.
like, this
come
was
on,
not
Mr.
the sort of
Paulson.
crown I wanted to be wearing.
Here we go. Come on. Have we enjoyed the game? For those of us that have kept up with it.
I've enjoyed the company and I've enjoyed the community chat. The game, I mean, as a last game for the Premier League, I was hoping for something a bit more, explosive, but
it's not over yet.
It's not.
Not till the fat lady sings, mate.
Exactly. And the thing is, I know this might be the unpopular opinion, but that's what
I'm not going to wake her up.
This is going the way I want it, to be honest. I kind of don't want Champions League.
Sorry?
Nah.
You don't want Champions League?
I fully believe in the club and the plan, and I think that the natural progressive step is not Champions League. It's European football. And I think next season, if it's gone the way that it has gone for the last 3 or 4 years, as the plan goes, we'll have Champions League, just the way that we see it.
It was my point at the beginning of the show, old chap.
Well, I'll refer back to the beginning of the show afterwards.
I mean, if you think about it, it would have been really good Bournemouth to have a bit of a cup run this season. And both the Carabao and the FA Cup, We did abysmal, to be honest.
Yeah,
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Oh, come on. Brent,
You
we
can't
should have
tell
won the
me that.
Brentford game.
You can't tell me that 3-3 at Newcastle was abysmal.
I can tell you, and I will. That game at
Yeah, well,
Newcastle
that's
was
your
abysmal.
opinion, and I totally disagree with you.
Don't you tell me I can't tell you.
You get a yellow card from me, mister.
All I'm saying is, if you are going to enter a European competition, I can back up what Ollie's saying, that the Europa is probably a more realistic stepping stone introduction. Champions League, we would probably get absolutely annihilated.
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
I just think that there's certain steps that are definitely the right direction, and there's certain steps that could prove to be the wrong direction. And I just think Champions League is a step in the wrong direction too early. Just literally one season too early as well. Like not even too crazy thinking. One season. That's all I ask.
God.
I can't say anything. I can't say anything.
Oh, what is it? Oh, what have you done?
I've contributed another two.
Where are we going with this? Go on, Gavin.
I've contributed another $2 to the Welsh Internet Fund. All donations gratefully received. If you just like to hit the like, subscribe, and donate button to Ollie.
We are playing Tiki Taki, baby. Come on. What's going on here? Oh, no. How far behind can I be?
I mean, I don't know. I'm on 86.30 at the moment.
I'm on
86.20.
85.50.
Oh, God. He's 2 days behind everybody.
Yeah, 10 seconds between me and Malk. And half a minute or so for yourself.
So
that's
the stats say
lovely.
55% possession to us. Shots 15 each. Big chances 3-2 to them. Touches in the opposition's box 24 to them, 27 to us.
Oh.
And XG. I mean, I don't look at XG. It might have helped if he looked where he was passing at. Forest 1.8 and we're 0.8. So it is what it is.
Oh. Yeah.
We certainly had more of the game in the second half.
I was watching
and I like the way we came out.
Very interesting stat.
I like the way we came out in the second half.
Yeah, agreed. I was watching a very interesting stat. I think it was something, may have been BBC Sport, I'm not sure. I was reading it on the socials somewhere. But it said that Bournemouth, over the season, had covered, it was something ridiculous, 680 kilometres or something.
Over 700.
Yeah, so, again, the figures I'm not sure of. But we were number one for the work rate and ground and covered, and it just epitomises our game.
Yeah, and that is Andoni. That's what he instills in the players, and that's what Antoine Semenyo always griped about. He didn't
having to work,
having to run all the time.
So how do we see
with the eyes?
Marco Rossi,
a handover of this stature between someone like Iriola and Marco, right? How do you expect next season to not just be overtaken by how Marco wants to play and not what we've currently built?
I think he's going to take on board what we've achieved already.
I think it'd be an easy transition.
Because you got to think about how that conversation goes. You sit around the table, right? And Andoni goes, right, look, this is...
Come on, City.
Hey, this could be an NSU now moment.
Still 2-1 to Villa, 2-2.
It looks like 2-2's about to come up on my screen. keeps flashing, big chance. It normally means there's a goal.
Yeah, 2-2. 2-2. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, wait.
Out of interest, who got it?
Your
Honest
John
Cookie.
now stepping up.
Phil Foden.
Man, I'm glad to see Cookie playing in the last game. 10 years at Bournemouth.
Amazing, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I still think back to when he was under 21s in England when they won.
Yeah.
And then he got injured after that, didn't he? That was a bit of a shame, really.
Yeah.
11,
it's a shame with his injury this
minutes.
season. 11 minutes added. Whew. Where did he get that from? That was Senesi.
That was
Feigning
one
that
from the
head
first
injury.
half and one from the second. 2 1s, 11.
Wow.
11 minutes. That's outrageous, isn't it? I just said about
Yeah.
6 or 7.
I would
VAR.
have said 6 to 8 max.
VAR.
We haven't even had VAR. I think VAR is looking at how they pulled 11 minutes.
Right, who's stepping up here?
Oh, they're
Oh,
saying there's a
absolutely.
lot of stoppage time. There's a lot of stoppage time on all the games because of the cooling breaks, apparently.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
of course, yes.
So a goal's been chalked off at City.
Tavernier's having a go at this.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Ernest Unau, if he can do it again, I'll take back everything I've ever said. Oof. That'll do.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I had a momentary lapse.
No. I think it's important for the fans that you guys celebrate with them, you see, because I'm way behind.
Yeah, like Matty says, great effort. Great effort. To get it up and over that wall and test the keeper, that was good effort.
It was good. Yeah.
Would have been better if he put it
Yeah,
in the net.
that's
But
a
it
good
was a great
effort.
effort.
Yeah, really good effort. Really good effort.
Come on, boys. Oh!
That was a close
don't
fought
even
thing,
think-
wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't even think Clive knew where that was going. Good effort, though. Far post. Was that a shot, or did he try and pull it back across goal? Come on. I think he tried to pull that back across goal, eh?
Hard to tell.
I don't know, but they all count if they go in. He'll say he
course they
scored
do.
with the header.
Of course they do.
Oh.
What all?
Ay.
But it's been a decent
Certainly
watch,
going for
to
it.
be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
You know, Forest are no mugs. You think what a run they've been on. The disappointing thing for them was obviously getting absolutely slaughtered by Villa in the Europa League semi.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't deserve that, to be honest with you, but Villa are just too good.
Watchers, if you have enjoyed this as much as we have, please do like, follow, and subscribe. Share with your friends, family, fans. We're going to be covering every player in the World Cup from June's World Cup starting date, group stages onwards. So please tell everyone, get them involved. It's going to be super good and as fun as this one. This has been going for 2 hours now. It doesn't even feel like it. So get people involved.
Have we enjoyed doing it?
I enjoy it. I've enjoyed it.
I love it.
Yeah. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
No, and I'll be honest with you, all this has done is make me more excited for the World Cup games because this has been quite a good little setup, a good little chat. So thanks for everyone in the chat, everyone getting involved, everyone commenting. Matt, nice to have you with us. John, as a new customer, I guess. Oh, I guess I'm a bit behind you, but crikey, that's too close.
I thought he was having one of those moments then.
No.
This is like watching 3 different games.
Bugger off.
Come on.
Sorry, as
Let's
I
keep-
said,
let's
John,
keep it clean.
Appreciate you being with us this whole time, John. And everyone else watching.
What are you on about? John, the game's finished for John. He's gone to bed.
You're not going to believe that West Ham have scored a third.
Have they really? Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Atley's gone for cornrows.
Oops, sorry.
Tourette's.
Tourette's.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
It comes out every now and then. Well, that's super unfortunate for West Ham. Wrong time to be slotting in 3, right? Palace have got one in, 2-1 now to Arsenal, even though that doesn't matter for them so much. But what a day it's going to be for the Arsenal fans after that game.
Yeah, obviously.
And the 29th of May, I believe, is their parade, their London parade, for anyone worthwhile going.
I mean, I was watching a YouTube clip the other day, yesterday, and it was saying the reasons why Arsenal should not have been champions this season. It showed just about every grappling foul, let's say. And you look at it and you think, yeah, he has got a bit of a point.
Well, the one thing I'm going to do, Daz, and I won't normally do it, is I'm not going to shit on them just yet. It's been 22 years in the making for them, right? I think they should have earned it a couple of seasons ago, in my opinion. I don't know if they fully earned it this season, but they've got it. So I'm going to let them have it. I'm going to let them have it from my point of view.
Hats off to them.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're a very unique style of football, let's say.
They'll revel in it for a long time, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the old John at work. I obviously won't be watching the show, but I'm going to try and encourage him to start watching. He will be rubbing Arsenal into me for the next probably.
So Brighton have lost 3-0. So
how's Liverpool doing?
6th place is guaranteed.
Yeah, that's good. That's an immense achievement. Immense achievement.
Liverpool 1-1 still.
And more importantly, let's take away from this draw 18 games unbeaten.
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out. Huge.
Let's take a positive.
If that's how it finishes, that would be out. It would be insane. That would be insane.
Yeah, that's better than any European football club this season.
There's only one that has, isn't it? One, Bayern. In the top 5 leagues.
Have gone more?
As well.
I thought Bournemouth were top.
Reiterate what the commentator is saying here as well. The journey for Bournemouth from almost going out of the Football League.
Yeah,
almost
absolutely.
leaving the Football League. I think we were 19 minutes away. I think is what it was from not being in the English.
I think it was less than 19, but
yeah.
And
you'll have to ask Mr. Fletcher, but
yeah, Steve Fletcher. North Stand, obviously dedicated to the guy. Between him and Eddie Howe, the club is where it is now, right?
Yeah.
There's massive history. Jeff Mostyn.
Wow, what a guy!
Big hats off to Jeff.
What a guy! Really,
he's such an interesting character. I mean, I've tried to get his book over here. From some of the bookstores, and you tell them you want the Jeff Mostyn book, and they look at you like you got three heads. It's like, what book? It's
why didn't you send Matt a message?
Oh yeah, I'm sure I can get it on Amazon or something.
Sorry, chaps, just to be closing out. Yeah, as you said, Man United final full time 3-0. Fulham now full time 2-0 at Newcastle. West Ham full-time 3-0 at Leeds.
Yeah.
Every other game, apart
Still
from
playing.
the Tottenham game, is 90 plus 11.
Wow. So we could be the last game playing in the Premiership.
We could.
I think that's immaterial.
Immaterial maybe, but I think if we pile it all up together, where we've landed, I think it'd just be super cool to be the last one to see it out, right?
Yeah. Either or. So Liverpool finished 1-1.
Yep. Offside, we'll take that.
Yeah. There's 4 more games still playing.
Oh, yeah, bugger.
You got lucky there.
Shout out to Jimmy's.
100 minutes.
Jimmy's. Shout out to Jimmy's.
Shout out to Jimmy's.
Yeah, Jimmy's. Honestly, I'm about 400 or 500 miles away from them, and they got 3 crates of this chocolate milk to me recently, and it's our favourite thing in the Hudson House. So shout out to Jimmy's.
Well done.
Cool.
Oh,
Sounds like our first sponsor.
wow! I mean, trying to in the background somewhere, aren't we?
Yeah. If anyone wants to sponsor the channel, feel free.
Yeah, there's actually, funny you should say that, only 2 out of 3 sponsor slots left because we do already have a sponsor, which you'll see over the World Cup episodes. So keep your eye out for that.
Aston Villa beat City.
Great tackle.
2-1. Here we go. It looks like
John
Boy.
Yeah. Definitely.
What an achievement. I think it's the best bet. Bet, chaps. I think it's honestly. Matt's also here. It's a massive too.
And that's true. Yeah, bless you.
Why is VAR even bothering to look at this? You come around the side, you got the ball. Get on with it. They're good. No VAR.
Here we go.
Let's show them replays. Jesus.
So, big shout out. A big thank you. Andoni.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we go. What a season.
Yeah.
What a proud moment.
He's so happy. He is so happy.
Get in. Up the cherries. Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What a way to hand over, eh? What a way to hand over.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, he's already in Germany. I already work in Denmark and Copenhagen. We've got Daz who we're going to be able to get out at some point for some of these games.
Shall we take a little train ride down to St. Gallen in Switzerland?
We can indeed, yeah, for sure. Unbeaten in 18.
Yeah, good
Thanks
shout.
for that, Matt, yeah, for sure. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Floated the idea to my wife and I just got a questioning stare. Well, you can pitch to your wife.
Ask her again in the morning.
You've now got a group of friends, shall we say, a community of followers and the people that are going to go with you. So,
come on, you can't let your mates down.
Yeah, exactly. let's get a bit of this. Let's all get together.
It's a once in a lifetime.
Yeah. I've already said to my other half, I said, how do you fancy 4 days in Spain, 1 weekend, and maybe 2 weeks later, 4 days in Prague, followed by 2 weeks later, 4 days in somewhere else. Yeah. Lots of mini breaks.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, well,
thanks, Matt. Thanks for joining us, mate, and supporting.
Really
thanks for joining, Matt. Great having you, mate.
Yeah, guys,
have a great weekend.
Watching. Thank you so much for being with us. We're going to close down now. Obviously, it is my birthday. My child is screaming and crying downstairs with the missus, so I'm going to go and give them some attention. But
no, you're not.
We got to
say goodbye to us.
You got 2 fantastic shows to come before May is out on the Global Cherries channel and Global Cherries community. Keep your eye out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Before May is out? Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, you knew this. This is in the schedule, Mal.
Yeah, but you didn't put any dates on it.
Well, end of May. Well, I mean, John says, great to follow the game with you. Cheers, guys. Up the Cherries Good Apartments. Thanks, John.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Thanks for everyone watching. Amazing season. We'll be back with you again soon. Keep watching the channel. Like, follow, and subscribe. We love you. Ciao for now.
Up the cherries.
Up the cherries.
Up the Cherries.